not realize at all what this song was. I'm sorry. Hello! Well, that's a little too much high energy. Hello, we are, oh, well, I am Halfling, opening up the Taproom talks here, and that's a little bit of a lag. But I'm joined by WgW's Maelle. How's it going?
Hello, it's going pretty good. I'm chilling. How are you?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. It's been, it's freezing where I'm at. It was like, feels like 1 today.
Oh my god.
I looked at my phone, I'm like, well, that's what I get for living up north, so...
Yeah, I think it was like 60 here today.
Oh man, I wish. I
Florida.
wish. So I got a couple different questions here, trying to get to know a couple different people around Titan. Just figure out what's going on, maybe put some faces to names, and starting off, I see WGW, and I've always wondered, what does the acronym stand for? Is it an acronym at all? Is it quite literally just letters?
No, it's we gonna win. We gonna win. it's a little silly.
We gotta win. You know, that's fine, because I think I asked before to one of the producers, and they were like, yeah, I don't know, stands for something. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Stands for something.
Now, we were kind of talking a little bit and leaked maybe a couple of my questions, but for the class here, what's your role on the team in game specifically?
I am like the flex player. I play everything. Specifically, I'm a pretty good fragger. That's like my main role. Go get kills. It's kind of like how it goes. I try and help with mid rounding as much as possible. I find mid rounding fun. But yeah, I play a lot of Fade, a lot of they have me on Reyna. I don't know what's going on there, but it's fun, and I'm not gonna complain.
Someone's in the kitchen, and I guess you get winning games. You know, you're 2-1 right now, so winning games is always good. And then out of game specifically, because I know you mentioned like mid rounding, and that kind of always takes a lot of like on the fly thinking. Does that translate to like your role out of game, or do you guys just kind of exist in your own little space?
Out of game, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, outside of like scrims and stuff, the rest of us, we don't like queue comp together. In my comp games, I don't know. I don't really, I'm kind of quiet in comp. I just play.
I think so many people are. I guess that the Maelle go get kills with the Reyna. Maybe you do that in comp a little bit. Just the
it's just a little bit.
Same role, and you'll say like there be, and that's it.
There be.
I fuck with that sometimes. All right. So Valorant is a very interesting esport to start with, I think, because it's so approachable. But are you new to competitive gaming? Do you have any background in traditional competition at all?
I played Overwatch in high school. I did that for a little bit, but the main game that I played for like esport wise, it's silly. It's like League, but for Pokemon.
Oh yeah. So silly.
I was like considered. It's a little bit of a silly game. It's bad. It's Pokemon that shoot baskets. Okay, listen. I was like considered what would be Valorant's like tier 1, I guess.
That's good.
I did that for a few months, and then the game got bad, so I quit.
I don't think like that's very silly. Like I got my start in a mobile game as well, so I don't think it's like silly at all. But no, so just Unite for like a competitive background. But then that's a big jump to Valorant at all. So how did that start out?
Yeah, so honestly, Valorant, okay, well, I guess it's kind of out of order. Valorant technically came first, but like competitive wise, I never played Valorant competitively. I just kind of like played unrated with friends for years. My switch to Valorant was when I got I got a laptop for Christmas one year. It ran like 40 FPS, but I grinded to silver with that. And then I built my own PC, and I'm Ascendant 3 now.
Ascendant 3, that's much farther than me. I always like get snagged around like gold and plat, and I'm like, I just don't want to put in the time. So Hey,
For
the
real.
time and
It took a
dedication is
lot of
good.
time. It did take a lot of time, yeah.
Now, to kind of get
5.
over that, did you look up to anybody at all? Like, both either like inside of like Valorant competitive, like, do you have a figurehead in your life that you look up to?
Okay, a figurehead in my life that I look up to?
Or like even in just Valorant, it's like, man, I don't know, I always like looking up to Scuba. I think it's really
Scuba,
funny. Yeah,
that's cool.
the pro player is like pretty funny because he always ends up in those shitty situations.
I mean, honestly, I didn't start watching like VCT until like 2024 when San won Madrid. That was like my first year watching, but like streamer wise, like I've always watched Som.
Mhm.
And this guy called Kyo. I don't know if you know who he is.
I've seen him on my shorts.
I watched him for years before he became like, he's a little strange now, but I watched him a lot when he did like the blank agent to immortal. And I was like, man, I wish I could just go to immortal like that. And so that's what I tried. I wanted to get better because of that. But other than that, the Psalm comes back into play because I really mimic his gameplay now. It's a little bit of a problem, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'd like to jump in a little bit around my prep stuff, if that's okay. You mentioned you played Pokemon Unite before this, but did you watch any, like, happen to run across any esports before playing Unite or watching Unite? Because, like, I always find it really funny that I never knew at all what esports was, and I ended up accidentally watching the LLA back in like 2016, 2017, which is the like Central American League of Legends league.
Oh wow.
Did you at all like have any time with that at all? Like just randomly came across it one day and kept going from there?
First, any esports interaction I had was in Clash Royale.
It's okay.
Because
it's funny, but
I got like I used to play that a lot with my dad, and so I would get like when they did the like worlds for Clash Royale, I like was like, oh, what's that? And I just watched it, and so that was my first like esports competition that I ever saw.
It's fine. There's more and more people that I'm seeing like pop up talking about that too. Like I've been seeing Clash Royale stuff in my shorts, and like I see people playing Clash all the time. It's like, oh my god, this is so much bigger than I ever thought it was. And kind of like a left field back to Valorant. Everyone kind of picks agents that kind of define yourself as a player. Not necessarily like, oh, you know, you said you're kind of shoved on the Reina duty is like just go frag out, but everyone kind of has agents that they feel like define them as a player or kind of speak to yourself. Is there anyone like that at all?
Okay. There's two. It really depends because Clove is like the main character I play for ranked a lot because it's got a lot of solo carry. But honestly, I joke about it a lot with my team because I used to get put in what we call Fade jail on my old team. But honestly, Fade is probably like the best agent for me because I really am able to like isolate gunfights with Fade. And just able to not only give my own team util, but like, you know, play off my own util.
Was that at all influenced by your past? Like, I'm gonna reveal something about myself that anyone that does play Magic understands. I play blue decks, which means I really like frustrating people a lot. That's my favorite thing to do ever. If I know the person that I'm playing against is mad, I'm losing it in my chair here. I love it so much. So that's why like that pushed me a lot to end up playing a lot of Sentinels and Deadlock specifically. So like you mentioned Beijing, was that kind of like push onto you and you kind of morphed around that, or did it kind of like click right away because of your past?
Honestly, it just kind of like clicked just because of the type of player I am. I don't know exactly what like quote unquote molded me into that type of player, But I think I just have like a lot of faith in myself. So the ability to give my own like util to my team, and have them frag out off of it when I know that I can do well myself is a strong part and why I think I'm good on that agent.
Yeah, you mentioned that you were like more selfless when you were talking before all this, so I guess like part of that's there as well. But now onto my favorite question that I'm gonna have a lot of. Personally, I like to unconsciously discredit duelist players.
Oh, here we go.
Because specifically because I think they're actually worse than initiators or IGLs, just because there's so much less thought, like active map thought in their gameplay. I know this is incorrect. This is very much a controversial Valorant take. Do you have anything like that you understand is unpopular or incorrect, but you just hold it and you'll ride that flag till you die?
I was thinking about this. I think honestly, I don't really have many. Most of my takes are like lukewarm. I think the hottest take would be I think low elo, anything to do with like controller is really easy. I think the only thing they have to do is stay alive and smoke for their team. And then either in ranked, you can just rank up off that, or in team play, like low elo team play, it just gives your team all the space in the world to do whatever. And I think a lot of people try and do more than that, and that's where they mess up.
I'm guilty of that too, because my first ever trip ranking up was playing a lot of Viper, back when she like double snake bite, and no reduction on fuel cost. And I remember like I was always doing too much because I'd have to entry too, and like the amount of frustration that I would have, because I know like deep down all I had to do was just cycle my smokes and I'd win. And my job was so much easier at that point. There was so much less thought than when I've like now swapped to Sentinel, and it's like, oh my god, there's so much more going on in front of me.
I think there's definitely map you have to pay attention to, but other than that, I don't think you have to pay attention to anything other than map and your teammates' comms to be a good controller.
I'll take that one. That one's fine. I think you could be loud and proud about that one, and no one's gonna mind too much. You might get some like brimstones in silver who are gonna like get mad, but like
lineups.
I can live with that. I could personally. I don't know about you. I think I could live with a silver brimstone being mad at me.
Yeah.
Now, kind of shifting kind of more onto like results and stuff, to like WgW stuff. How have scrims been going? Is there like any tea that you've got to drop here to kind of like leak a little bit, like a little salt into the wound, maybe into some people?
Well, let me go to my match history. We played Ultima last night.
How'd that go? Like, did it go well? Did it go bad? Are you care to share?
Their sub fragged over everybody but their Omen. So,
nothing more than that. That's good enough. There, we've got the.
That's good enough.
We've got that. More thinking like. Have you guys been like winning historically? Have you guys been like struggling?
I don't know when the last time we dropped a scrim was.
Like a series or a game?
Series, I know we lost to in like TCC, we lost to Mango Lovers. But like scrimming, we like do like one scrim at a time for the most part, and I don't think we've lost one yet. I think we've won them all. I could be wrong.
So scrim,
but I think we've won them all.
Scrim Demons. That's what I'm hearing.
I think so. I think Scrim Demons.
We've got the currently, well, I guess as official to get the Scrim champions of TCC so far. Is WgW. We gotta win. You know, it's part of the name.
We gonna win.
Has there been any like inside jokes or like weird mannerisms? So like a little leak is, or not a leak I guess anymore, but like I've said a lot that I've played a bunch of League of Legends. I used to play competitively as well in like same kind of leagues like Titan, but the League of Legends versions of them. And when I name changed to Halfling, because I used to have an even worse ID back in the day, my teammates would make me say Halfling every time I joined the call, like a Pokemon. Does anything at all exist like that inside WGW, or are you guys like just full on, like professional?
No, we mess around a lot. I think the main one that comes to mind as of recent, I've had a joke with Leo. He's gonna hate me for this. He's a femboy lover. he loves he's man. Ooh, yeah. Any femboys out there? Hit Leo up. He'll take you.
That's so... that works. I second this message, I guess. Leo's getting exposed, and they've already reached out to. All right, you've got a time limit. You said you guys have got a scrim, so I need to make sure you guys get some time. You've got a series on Friday against WgW. Obviously, you're going and thinking you're gonna win, so I'm not gonna ask a softball like that.
Easily.
But you mentioned that the broadcast, or at least to your memory, the broadcast hasn't streamed you guys yet. We've got 3 series on Friday to choose between. Why should it be WgW versus WgW?
Because who the hell are these other teams? I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's yours. It's yours. Own it if you want.
Well, let's be real. Who would you rather watch? Brins, Noxalis, or WGW? Like, come on. What's Brins got? Are they on their no, they won. Anyways, this is our qualify game. So why wouldn't that be the streamed one?
I think the Brins series is also qualifying, but
is it? I don't know. Brins is butt.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
I don't know. Okay, you want to go back to some scrim drama? I'll bring that back up. Yeah. We scrimmed Brins and we absolutely butt booty wiped them. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
They were bad.
Okay, the Brins' butt. We got Brins' butt. We've got we're gonna win. You've got your teammate saying in chat it's gonna be a boring S2O. But that doesn't help. You guys want to be streamed, of course.
Lock in.
Exactly, lock in.
No, our games have always been fun ones. I think all of them have gone to map 3 and like at least 1 or 2 overtimes. So they've been fun.
The nail biters. Nail biters. Brins' butt. You're here today, so of course.
And we didn't destroy them, but we beat what team was it?
I don't know. Look at me.
Schedule. Noxalis. We beat them in the first week. So, I mean, clearly we're the best team out of those 3, so ours should be streamed.
All right, there you go. And then, once again, you've got to go pretty soon here. I want to give you guys some time. All right, floor is yours. You've got as much time as you need. Anything you want to say to the people here, to WGW, to TCC at all, or any like shout outs at all?
TCC is pretty cool. Y'all should stream our game. I would like a streamed game every once in a while. WGW is sick. I haven't gotten I've played on a few teams, but I haven't gotten like this type of friendliness and like closeness from a team that I have on this one. They're all sick. I love them. My best manager NA, W Leo.
All right.
Should check out the WGW esports Twitter. I think we have a Twitter.
Have it up there.
And the Instagram.
There we go. I didn't put the Instagram. I'm sorry. Is there? Shout it out real quick.
The Instagram is wgw.esports, and then I don't know what the Twitter is.
It's up there as well. WgW esports.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's the same. Okay, yeah. Twitter and Insta. Follow those. Should also follow Versi on Twitter. I don't have like social media, so everyone else but mine follow Versi on Twitter. I don't know what his Twitter is.
All right, perfect. With that being the case, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time out of day. Thank you for everyone showing up. I know this is a short stream and whatnot, but just want to give people a little chance. I'll have this recorded and posted up in a second, and that means it's going to show up in the recording. So